Hey guys, what's up? It's Bobby with Gilk Sports Cards. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Got a small PSA reveal today. I'm excited. There are 32 cards, cost me $19 per card, plus shipping and taxes, obviously. 9 of these cards are not mine. They're one's for my son Johnny, and 8 are for my friend Ron. So we're going to do those first. PSA received these in late November, and today is January 3rd. It's when I received it. So they are cooking. Cards are blowing through PSA. They're coming quickly. I expect January to be a little bit slower because they just launched a special today, $14.99 a card, and I'm sure they're going to get destroyed with how many cards come in, including me. I already have about 40 that I'll be sending in the next couple days. So that is the PSA update. Regarding the submission, there are no monsters. I think I have one card, if I get a 10, might be worth $300. A couple in the $150 range, and I think the rest are probably 40 to 75. So not a big deal, still fun. The plan is to at least sell enough cards to break even and then keep the rest for a better time to sell. As you guys know, it's not a great time to sell cards. Baseball season is starting to get a tiny bit hotter, so I think in about a month that's probably going to be start the process of getting ready to sell some baseball cards. Still a good time to buy. So anyways, without further ado, let's get started. As always, this is a blind reveal, except for one card. I have not looked at the grades yet. I just took them out of the box and just organized it the way I wanted to, but I promise I did not look at the grades. My goal today, unlike other YouTubers, is not to say, oh, I wish I got a 10 on this one. Because guess what? We all wish we got 10s on all of them. So hopefully I don't do that. If I do, let me know in the comments and slap me if you see me. So here we go. Let's get started. The first card is Johnny's, my son Johnny's. This is the one he wanted to check out the grade before I started the video. He pulled this in a mosaic blaster box. It's a Lawrence Taylor Hall of Famer, orange fluorescent, and it's a eBay 1 of 1, 25 out of 25. So he wanted me just to sell the card raw. I did him a surprise because it looked good and sent it in for grading. Try to make him a few extra dollars. He does want to sell this card. I have no idea what it will sell for. I think between maybe 50 and 80 is my guess. It's a Hall of Famer. It's out of 20. It's out of 25. But I wanted to see if I can get him a 10. He wants to sell it and get some gas money for his car, and he did get the 10. So really good start. Really happy for Johnny. His last submission, he only got 9, so I'm happy he got a 10 here. So that'll be put on auction on maybe Saturday or Sunday, and we'll see what it goes for. So good start. Next, I have 8 cards from my friend Ron. I'm gonna drop these off to him tomorrow. So he'll see them. He'll see the grades before this video, which I'm planning on probably posting Saturday or Sunday. He's a big Warriors fan. This is I think it's numbered. Yep, numbered out of 199, NBA Hoops 2018. I checked out these first couple cards. They're paper. They're kind of a few years old, obviously 2018. I kind of thought they might be 8s or 9s. If he gets a 10, he get really lucky, and hopefully he at least gets a 9. So first one here for Ron. Good luck, buddy. Yeah, it's a 9. Which, you know what? A numbered Steph Curry, a 9. I think that's fine. Here's a game 4, same type of card, different picture, obviously. This one is also out of 199. Same thing. It had a chance at a 10, but I was thinking 9. Yeah, I did get a 9. Sorry, that's fine. Again, Steph Curry numbered card 9 is good. Again, Warriors fan is Ron, so I guess he likes Kevin Looney, or he pulled a couple autographs or whatnot. So he asked me to grade these things. They looked pretty good. I think I remember maybe one corner was so. Kevin Looney auto, it is a 9. This is a Panini Hoops, not numbered. We got a 9 there, Ron. You're off to a 9 start. This card probably a little more valuable. Same player, Looney, because it's numbered out of 99. And yeah, I saw right there. You see how it's a little bit white? It's not a big deal. You could definitely get a 10. but hoping not an 8. All right, you got 4 9s in a row, Ron. All right. This card for Ron, I have no idea who it is. I am not a WNBA guy, never watched a game, have all the respect for the players and all that kind of stuff. I just haven't watched any of their games or really got into the type of players and who's hot and who's not, but he told me this was a really good player. Becky Harmon. I think this was an older card. Yeah, 2006. So older card. Looks a little bit off center, top to bottom, but not a big deal. Definitely within the 10 range. Let's see. Ooh, another 9. Hey, 9s are fine. These are kind of older cards. This one, I think he told me, was his future son-in-law, his card. And it's a thicker card. I looked over it, and it looked really good. But, man, I've sent a ton of thicker cards to PSA that I thought were good and got back 9s and 8s. So I'm a little worried about it. But, again, it looked good. I don't think it will get any worse than a 9. 16 out of 25. Dallas Goedert, a rookie auto, National Treasures, I think. That's a pretty solid card. Let's see. I expect a 9 here, hoping not an 8. Wow. It is very hard for PSA to give 10s out on thick cards. Ron, your son-in-law is going to be pretty excited about that. That's sick. So congrats on that. 2 more cards for Ron. I thought this one was a cool one. Again, it's kind of a thicker card, but it's actually a Kevin Durant auto. I think if I remember, he got this in a redemption. 2019 Illusions. I don't think it's numbered, but still Kevin Durant auto. And it looks like it's on card, too. That's pretty good. So good luck, Ron. This is your second biggest card, in my opinion. Ooh, look at you. So your two out of your first 3 big cards, you got 10s. This card is sick, guys. Now, I was not upgraded or upcharged for any of these cards. Again, this is Ron. This is his last one. I think if this one gets a PSA 10, it would be actually worth, I think, maybe more than $500. And I did not get, again, I didn't get upcharged, which makes me a little bit nervous. So I don't think it's going to get a 10. I don't know much about Freddie Lewis, but Irving and Moses Malone, autograph on the same card out of 25, 2010. That's pretty sweet card. They are sticker autos now that I look at it, but still, I mean, especially Mr. Irving, and Malone's a Hall of Famer. I don't know. I think that's a really, really cool card. Again, I'm worried this isn't going to get a 10 because I wasn't upcharged, but I hope it at least gets a 9. You never know. You could still get a 10. Good luck, Ron. Okay, 9. I think you'll be very happy with that. So your 3 best cards, Ron, you got 1, 9, and 2 10s. You take that all day. So congrats. And by the time you watch this video, you have these in your hands and enjoy them, buddy. All right, so the rest of the cards are mine. Again, I organized it. I have some baseball, football, a few autographs. First few cards are nothing big, potentially maybe even mistakes for me to send them in. But I opened up a hobby box of Chrome Update, and I picked out 4 or 5 of my best cards to send in, and here was one of them. It's an Adley Rushman. It's an All-Star. It does have the Rookie Cup, and it's a silver, I think. Anyway, this one I will sell right away, whether it's a 9 or a 10. Not something I want to keep. I am starting off cold on a 9. That one I'm going to take an L. Looks good here. Looks pretty good here. So I know I missed something there, but okay, start off with a 9. That's okay. These are the lowest cards. I bought this one on eBay. Looks good. It's a Drew Jones, who's a guy I'm investing in. Good prospect. Didn't play particularly well last year, so his hype kind of went down, but he was hurt. So I think it's a good time to buy him. It is Topps Pro debut, which isn't a super card that people are fired up about, but it's a short print of it. Bought it on eBay for like 10 or 12 bucks. Looked clean. So let's see if I can get my first 10. And I can, so I like that. Probably not a whole lot of those in the world. So this is a card that I keep. And just kind of wait for him to get some buzz, or wait for him for spring training if he's playing, if he's called up in spring training and playing well, or called up to the majors. That's what I do with that card. Just kind of hold it. It's a numbered Kodai Senga from the Mets, I think, out of $3.99. Again, pull this on that Topps Chrome Update hobby box I opened. He's fine. He's okay. It's a card, not a guy I'm super in love with, so whether I get a 9 or 10 here, I'm just going to sell it now. Just try to make some of my money back. And we got a 10 on that one. Magenta. Very nice. I really like Gabriel Moreno. There's not a whole lot of buzz on catchers. But he had a really good year, good playoffs. Again, same exact card as this Senga, little magenta numbered. Again, pulled this one out of the hobby box. So let's see if we can go 2 for 2 with magentas. I cannot. That is a 9. Oh, I would have rather switched the Senga to this one. I like Moreno better, but okay, we're 50-50 9s and 10s. All 4 of those, actually 3 of those 4 cards I'm just going to sell right away. I'll keep the Drew Jones. Here's another one I'm just going to sell right away. Mookie Betts obviously had a fantastic year. Not a card I would maybe normally send in for grading, but I just thought it was really cleaned. Out of 99, Mookie Betts base, but it's obviously green parallel. So, good looking card. And we're back on the 10 train here. Probably not a whole lot of those in the world, so obviously not as a rookie or anything like that, but I should do all right with that one. This guy's got some buzz, Mr. Yoshida from the Red Sox. It was just a refractor. Again, pulled this out of that hobby box I opened up. So I thought I'd give it a shot. Probably shouldn't have sent this one at 19 bucks, but since I got a 10, I'll be all right. Should do a little bit better than breaking even on that one. Good one. That one I'm going to sell right away. I know he's a good player, but I'm not hugely into him. This was a card I pulled a while back in a blaster. Same player, but it's actually his real rookie, not his debut. A pink. And, all right, 2 for 2 with him. Good deal. All right, now my boy. One of my favorite players for 2024, and I am being a homer because he's a Chicago Cub, Christopher Morel. Have graded a bunch of his stuff. I've had pretty good luck. This one looks a little bit thicker top to bottom. It is, oh, I thought it was numbered. Oh, it is. It's numbered out of 250. This is a logo. Was it the logo fractor? Is that what it's called? Logo edition. So sick card. It's definitely a little thicker top to bottom, but still within the PSA 10 relevance, I guess you can say. And we did get a 10. So I'm just grading as much of this guy as possible. I think he's going to have a monster year. There's nobody on the Cubs currently can really play third base, so I think he's going to get a lot more playing time. Worst case, he'll be the DH. Had over 20 home runs last year. He's a good one. All right, I got 2 cards. Again, Christopher Morel. It's the same exact card. These are tough to grade. Bought these on eBay, just like the last card. It's the home field advantage from 2023. I had a chance to buy one of these on a PSA 10. I think it was like 80 bucks. That's what I was hoping for, and the guy would not budge. He wouldn't go down in price. So instead, I bought a couple of raw for like $15 each, hoping at least one of them becomes a PSA 10, and then I did good. But these are tough to grade, so I'm a little bit nervous. I got 2. Let's see what happens. Yeah, okay. All right, one's a 9. Got one more chance. If this is the 9, then, well, I made a mistake. I should have just bought the 10. Let's see. And these are tough to grade. Probably a mistake, but not a mistake. Let's go. All right, I'm really happy. I got at least 110 there. Perfect. This one, huge gamble. They are short prints. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. obviously didn't have, I mean, he played fine. It doesn't have a ton of buzz right now. But these are just tough pulls. It looked pretty clean. So it's Topps Chrome Ultraviolet. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Could have probably sold it for 15 or 18 bucks, but since it looked clean, I said, well, you know what? Let's just grade it. So I made the right decision. PSA 10. Probably not a whole lot of those in the world. That one I'll sell right away. This Morel I'll probably just sell as well and keep the 10. And our last card for football, last card for baseball. Bought this on eBay as well. Jason Dominguez, obviously one of the hottest prospects. Then he died down. He cooled off, but when he made his Major League Baseball debut, he was on fire. His first at bat hit a home run. Unfortunately, he got hurt. He's still expensive, but still a good time, I think, to buy him, because when he gets back into Major League on the Yankees, and probably a third of the season is what I'm hearing. So before the All-Star break, he's going to get some more buzz again. So bought this right at eBay. These sell for about $100, sometimes more in a 10. But I did not get that 10. I got the 9. So that's probably a break even after grading fees, but I'll just sell that now. Okay, we got football and then some autographs. And then my last few cards are my biggest. Bought this on eBay. Etienne, that how you say it? Devon Etienne, stud running back for Miami. And what happened was he got hurt and he was gone for 3 or 4 weeks. But before he got hurt, he was balling. So I figured since he got hurt and people weren't thinking about him, I would sneak in and buy a few cards. So I know it's the Prism Draft Picks, which isn't a big seller, but it is at a 49. I have some other ones as well that are at PSA right now. So let's see what we get in this one. Especially with the playoffs coming up, I'll probably just sell this one right away. And we did get a 10. It always feels good to buy a card on eBay, get it graded to a 10. Probably not a whole lot of those in the world. Okay. Here's my luck, guys. Again, I'm not always right, but Justin Fields, again, I'm a Bears fan, so yes, I'm a homer, but he is balling right now. And here's the thing, right? All kinds of drama about the draft with the Bears. Are they going to pick Caleb Williams? Are they going to keep Justin Fields and draft Marvin Harrison or whatnot? I hope they keep Justin Fields. He's my guy. But regardless of what they do, his cards are going to go up. If they trade him, there's going to be buzz around him getting traded to the Falcons or Raiders or whoever picks him up. If they keep him, there's going to be buzz because we're going to get Marvin Harrison or a bunch of prospects, or our GM polls will get some stud players back in the draft. Like, he's going to have buzz no matter what. His cards are definitely starting to creep up in prices because he's playing so well, but still cheap. So I have bought a lot of this player. A lot of stuff will be sending to PSA shortly, and a lot of stuff is at PSA now. Press proof. Is this a gold? Bought this straight on eBay. It was like 15 bucks plus shipping. Definitely a little thicker top, but not bad. This is a good looking card. I wanted that one. I almost said it, guys. I almost said I really want a 10 here, but I didn't. So you can't say nothing. That's a 9. That's a bummer. I don't know. I guess I'll probably just sell it now since it's not a 10. Get some of my money back. Okay, now we're into some autographs. This was my second best autograph when I opened up those hobby boxes of Topps Chrome Update. He is a Yankee. Now that they signed Juan Soto, I don't think there's going to be much playing time for him. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets traded or just kind of is like a, sixth, plays, every couple of days a DH or whatnot. But he had an okay year last year. Cabrera had a better year 2 years ago. Was always a top 5 prospect for the Yankees. So it was a refractor, I think. Yeah, refractor out of 499. So I figured might as well get it graded. And we got a 9, unfortunately. So that one's probably a break even here. That's okay, though. Okay. All right, I got a couple cards here that are the exact same. Nelson Velasquez autographs. I think they're out of like 250 or 299. Out of 250. He's a Cub here, but he was traded to the Royals. He hit a ton of bombs after the Cubs traded him. No one's talking about him. He reminds me of Jorge Soler, just tons of power. There's just a chance that he gets if he gets off to a hot start, that he's going to have some buzz. So his cards are cheap. I got these for $8 to $10 shipped. And so I'm not spending a lot of money on him, but I'm spending 50 or 60 bucks on this guy and then get some cards graded. And if he starts off hot, I will sell them. Awesome. And if he doesn't, I'll just sell the cards and break even. So seems like a no-brainer to me. Unfortunately, that got a 9 too. We were off to a tough start on the autographs. I will lose money on that after grading fees for sure. Need this one to be a you-know-what. Hopefully go 1 for 2. Same exact card. Velasquez. Oof. They're being tough on me on autographs, guys. 2 9s. That one I'm going to get destroyed on. Okay. This is just a PC card. William Perry. I'm a diehard Bears fan, as you know by now. I bought a similar card to this, got it graded, and it got a 9. It bugged me because I hate looking at 9, so I bought a similar one and hoping to get obviously a you-know-what on this one. So if this is a 10, I'll just sell my other one. If it's a 9, I'll just keep whichever card I think is better looking. How about an 8? Man, they are really hard on me on the autograph so far. All right, we're on a cold streak. We're at 50% now on PSA 10s. Another kind of PC card here, Nazir Mule. Most of you guys probably never heard of him. He's a Cubs prospect. He got hurt last year, but he was one of the best hitters in high school baseball. But he also throws 100 miles an hour, so he will be a potential. I'm not saying he's Shohei Ohtani, but he has potential if he gets to the majors to both hit and pitch, which is not very many kids like that. So I already have one. I think I have one autograph of him in a PSA 10, but I was just hoping to collect a couple more. His stuff is pretty cheap right now because, again, he was hurt. There we go. That's the number I wanted to see right there. Okay. That one I'll just keep. This is an interesting card. Not really sure if I should have bought it or not because Select is really not especially in baseball, it's not a brand people are super interested in, but it's Ronald's little brother, Luis Angel Acuna. He's on the Mets now. Rumor is that he's going to get a chance to maybe make the big league club if he plays well in spring training. He obviously has the Acuna name, so I just want to have 3 or 4 nice autographs of him. I already have a couple, and I saw this one. It was out of 23. I know it's Select, but I figured for 20 bucks, let's just give it a shot. And it was a good decision. Cracked ice out of 25, and we got a 10. That one I'm going to hold off until he makes the Mets big league roster. Okay, so we're at my final 3, my 3 biggest cards. This one might be more actually worth more than the second card, but I'm not a big pitcher guy. There's not a whole lot of hobby love with pitchers. Again, I pulled this card in that Topps Chrome Update hobby box. I got a couple of them. This was my best pull by far. Bobby Miller pitched really well next year. It was numbered to $4.99. I think these were selling for like $75 raw, but I looked it over. It looked really good. So I'm really hopeful for this one. So I took a gamble and obviously sent it in for grading. This one could get more than 200. if it gets a PSA 10. And that is what it got. That one, it just feels good because when people start opening up this product, when it's brand new, the prices are obviously higher. And if this came back a 9, I probably would have, it probably would sell for less than 75 bucks. So I gambled, and thankfully that one turned out. So this would really help me make back some of the money for this submission. So that's a big one. This one I have absolutely no idea how much it will sell for. So it's a Brock Purdy, but it is not a rookie. It is a second year. It's mosaic, but it is the green parallel, which is pretty cool. Still a tough card to hit. And I know he had a bad game 2 weeks ago, but played great last week, even though it was against Washington. And then obviously they got a first round bye, so probably a pretty good time to sell this one. I'll probably do an auction ending Sunday. I'm going to sell this no matter what it grades at. Probably not a whole lot of these in the world. And we did get the 10. Okay. Last card. This is a card if for some reason I get a PSA 9, I might crack it and send it back, because the special right now at 15 bucks, I think it's worth the gamble to give it another try, clean it up, and try again. Looked pretty good. Not the craziest card, but I did get a case hit Joe Burrow out of Mosaic this year. So it's a case hit Razzle Dazzle Joe Burrow. Really, really good looking card. I didn't look it up, guys. I'm just guessing. It's got to be like $250 to $300, and a PSA 10 is my guess. If it is a 10, I am not selling this one now. I'm going to wait until he's healthy again and has some buzz around him, probably next year in the preseason or something like that. So again, this is the last card, guys. Thanks for watching. We did good no matter what we get on this grade, but I'm hoping to finish with a bang. Let's go. Thank you. All right. So we struggled there a little bit there in the middle, but our top 3 cards, the ones that were the most important, bang, bang, bang. We finished with 10s on the cards we needed to be 10s. So that was an awesome submission. Congrats to Johnny. Congrats to Ron with some really, really good looking cards, and his son-in-law. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I have one submission in a PSA right now. It's been there for about 2 to 3 weeks, so I'm probably 3 or 4 weeks before you guys will see another PSA video, some blind reveal from me. And then, like I said, I'm sending in about 40 cards tomorrow. So we'll have hopefully one more submission in a month, and maybe one more submission to show you guys in 2 months. So fun stuff. This was a good one. From looking at this, we're about between 60 and 65% PSA 10s. I like that number. I'm 60% is my goal, and that's probably lower than most people, but 65 to 70 is absolutely awesome. So thank you to the grader. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Have a great week. Happy New Year again, and we will see you on a video tomorrow, guys. Peace.